down the backstretch, side by side, into turn 3 now, still door handle to door handle. Let's see.
Henriksen has the run on the inside coming out of turn 2. Give third place to the number 0, Scott Lucas.
The Amish Outlaw. Hold on. NASCAR driver Jeremy Mayfield.
It's a win-win for everybody with these type of cars, and we're not spending a ton of money to race them.
And welcome back to Orange County Speedway for our second Twin 50-lapper of the night. I am your announcer, Joshua Weatherman. We are in Rougemont, North Carolina, and this is the Grand National Super Series presented by ECC Engineered Components Company. What a thriller we had in the first race. Second on back was an absolute blast. Jeremy Mayfield, though, just with an absolutely dominant performance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup for the second Twin 50-lap race here at Orange County Speedway. Chris Burns, as a result of the invert, will start up front. Cole Baxter will start to his outside. Jamie Mosley in the number 11 will be in row 2 alongside the number 46 of Isaiah Hogan after a third-place run in the first race. Ryan Zima in the 54 with another fantastic finish in the first race. He'll start in row 3 alongside our winner earlier tonight, Jeremy Mayfield in the number 19. Bob Schacht in the number 75 will start in row 4 alongside the number 62 of Super Dave Hutchinson. And rounding out the field, he will try to start this race, Jeff Thomas in the 15. We saw earlier in the day, I told you he had practice issues. You see him there on pit road trying to get a push start from the Orange County Speedway buggy. Doesn't get to race with us often, raced with us at Dominion Raceway. Gonna try to get some laps under his belt here at Orange County Speedway. Talked to him earlier, he said he hopes to run a few more of these before the end of the year. So we'll see if Jeff Thomas can improve on his career best finish over at Dominion Raceway. As we go back towards the field, again, the first race, an absolute thriller. Newcomer Ryan Zima, Isaiah Hogan driving the number 46 in place of AJ Henriksen. An absolutely thrilling battle between those two. But up front, it was all Jeremy Mayfield, the points leader, further strengthening that points lead as we are doubling up 2 by 2 here at Orange County Speedway. Temperatures have dropped here in Rougemont, North Carolina. That means the track temp has dropped as well. Maybe some more grip in this track. Chris Burns has picked the outside for the start of the race. Cole Baxter, another newcomer, will start on the inside of row 1. As you see the Orange County flagmen giving the 1-to-go signal. We are about ready to go 50 thrilling laps here at Orange County Speedway. Chris Burns, Cole Baxter, Isaiah Hogan, Jamie Mosley, Jeremy Mayfield, Ryan Zima, Bob Schacht, Dave Hutchinson, and Jeff Thomas rounding out the field. Pace car will dive into pit lane. 50 more laps of heart-stopping action here at Orange County Speedway. We are green, and Chris Burns with an absolutely amazing jump coming out of turn 2. Ryan Zima already on the move underneath the number 11 of Jamie Mosley. Zima with a huge run off of turn number 4. He'll also look to get that number 23 of Cole Baxter, but the 11 of Mosley not going away whatsoever. Zima will clear. Now looking to strike on the number 23 of Baxter. Baxter in that D2 Motorsports machine, another late deal. The two newcomers battling it out for second place. Cole Baxter on the outside, Ryan Zima on the inside. You see Jeff Thomas taking that number 15 to pit lane. He is done for the evening, unfortunately, but all eyes are on this battle for second place, Zima and Baxter. Jamie Mosley right there in the shadows, ready to pick up the bones if anything happens between these two. Zima a little bit sideways and drifting on the inside. They're still in lockstep, but just like the first race, Jeremy Mayfield out to a huge lead thanks to these guys battling it out for second. Earlier today, we got a chance to talk to Ryan Zima about his move up from Legend Cars and just how this deal came together so fast and so quick.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, big car, heavy, a lot more power, but You know, I did a limited late model race, and I won that one at Hickory, so that kind of got me some seat time for this. But this is a lot different. I mean, it's definitely a little more fun in the late model. I mean, you can really spin it out. You know, it got a little more power in the late model, but overall, I mean, I'm taking the adjustment for I'm just turning some more laps, getting more seat time. We're really good friends with Patty and Bob, and they called my mom this morning at 10 o'clock, and we're like, hey, we got a seat open. And I was like, I can't pass up the opportunity. So here we are turning some laps here at Orange County, so it's pretty fun.
And we know this is a part of your progressive ladder. Where do you see your racing career in 5 years?
Hopefully be in the Cup Series, but you know, we're going to continue to have the grind and try to get to there, get to the top, and we're running with Leaf Falk for a little bit, so I think we'll have a good shot to turn some more late model races and get some more seat time in these big cars.
That was from Ryan Zima, moving up from the Legend cars under the wings of Kerry Earnhardt. As you see our speed shot, very fast here at Orange County Speedway. Ryan Zima continuing to move through the pack. You see here earlier, I accidentally said Jeremy Mayfield out in front. I was just so used to the first race. Jeremy Mayfield here in a pickle with Bob Schacht stuck in the back of the pack. Don't know if he's saving his stuff for the final 30 laps after a lap 20 competition caution. But Bob Schacht right there behind the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield. We'll see what Mayfield has up his sleeve. We'll see what kind of adjustments they made between the first and second race, as it's Chris Burns out front of this 50-lap event. Chris Burns continuing to lead, and right when I say that, here comes Ryan Zima in the 54. He used the first race to get acclimated with these machines. Almost a little bit of contact between he and Burns. Burns on the high ground, trying to stay to the right rear quarter panel of Zima. Zima, though, faster on the inside. Burns, though, will not go away like a thorn in Zima's side. Zima with a huge run off of turn number 2. He gets the power down and clears out of turn number 2 as we are inching in on our lap 20 competition caution. Talked to Zima after the first race. He said he was saving a lot during the first couple of laps. He said once he got by Isaiah Hogan for second, he tried to get that machine where it needed to be, but it was just too late. Don't know if he's saving right now, but it sure does not look like it, as that 54 is strong out front. Chris Burns, though, again, who knows if he might be saving as well. You saw his interview earlier in the first 50-lapper. A whole new setup on this car. Practically brand new from what they've been racing earlier in the year, trying to get rid of that monkey off of his back. These are two guys looking for their first win of the year. Zima looking for his first career win, period. Of course, Burns visiting victory lane at Carteret County Speedway last year, as Cole Baxter and Jamie Mosley back together trying to do battle. Jamie Mosley right on his quarter panel. You see Isaiah Hogan behind. You can almost put a blanket over this battle. It's Baxter, Mosley, Hogan, and Mayfield. Mayfield again. Don't know if he's saving, or maybe there was something that happened between the two races with that car, but if he is not saving, this does not look good for Jeremy Mayfield, as the lap 20 competition caution will fly. The answer to that question will surely be revealed after this competition caution, because after this, it's just 30 laps of potentially non-stop action. No more cautions guaranteed. So if Jeremy Mayfield's saving, he has got to go now, because 30 laps in this place can go by in a heartbeat. We got the chance earlier today to talk to one of our series regulars, the number 62, Super Dave, Dave Hutchinson. We talked to him about the struggles of being a one-car, single-person team and why he picked the Grand National Super Series to race in.
Well, luckily for me, all my old stuff's all paid for. So, and I know enough about racing. I've been around cars all my life, and I'm able to keep everything patched up pretty reasonable. And Bob Schacht, he helps me out a lot, giving me good used tires. You know, I've had so many speeding tickets on the highway, And half the police have always told me, you know, you got to keep your speeding on a racetrack or something to that effect. So I believe them now. After 28 speeding tickets, I'm going to leave all my speeding on the racetrack from here on out if I can.
Just an awesome story with the number 62 of Super Dave. And you see the number 75 of Bob Jack and the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield on pit road, making adjustments to both of their machines. Again, Mayfield's car maybe just not to his liking. We saw him making huge adjustments just before the start of this second Twin 50 as we are already doubled up for the restart on lap 21. Ryan Zima, a phenomenal run. This time we'll take the inside, differing from what all the other leaders have done today. Trying that inside lane for the launch. Maybe that'll give Chris Burns an advantage on the outside. Jamie Mosley and Cole Baxter in row 2. Isaiah Hogan in that 46 ECC Motorsports machine in row 3 alongside the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield. And you see Bob Schacht and Dave Hutchinson rounding out the field. Schacht, another one of those that came down with Jeremy Mayfield, making adjustments on his number 75 machine. Can Ryan Zima shock the world and get a win on his debut night here in the Grand National Super Series? Or will it be Chris Burns spoiling the party? We're green and Burns spins his tires just a bit. That'll allow Ryan Zima to get the launch coming out of turn number 2. Ryan Zima trying to build a healthy gap, but here comes Chris Burns diving in on the inside. Not quite enough to get alongside though, however, as the battle for third is raging on. Jamie Mosley and Cole Baxter. Here comes Jeremy Mayfield. Mayfield showing a little bit more speed than he did earlier. Looking on the outside of Mosley, trying to peek on the outside of Baxter as well, his D2 Motorsports teammate. That car looks to be on absolute rails on the outside, but here comes Isaiah Hogan as well joining the fight. As Jeremy Mayfield, Jamie Mosley, Isaiah Hogan, all chasing the number 23 of Cole Baxter. Baxter with a huge challenge here, having to fend off 3 of the Grand National Super Series regulars. Jeremy Mayfield will make his way by. That'll leave Baxter to deal with Mosley and Hogan. Hogan almost a little bit of contact there with the number 11. Thankfully, they were able to keep it clean. As up front, Ryan Zima starting to pull away just a bit from the number 18 of Chris Burns. But everybody in the crowd focused on this battle between Baxter, Mosley, and Hogan. Unfortunately, we did lose the stream for just a bit there, so we very much apologize for the technical difficulties. We're glad that you are joining us here on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So again, we profusely apologize for any technical difficulties you may have run into. As now, though, Cole Baxter and Isaiah Hogan side by side. Isaiah Hogan making a late race run. The battle for second, as you can see, starting to heat up as well. That's Chris Burns and the number 19, Jeremy Mayfield. It looks as though Mayfield may have been playing chicken early in the race. He is now up to second. All that's between him and victory lane is that number 54, Ryan Zima, but Zima with a huge gap out front. If anybody can do it, though, it is that number 19 machine of Jeremy Mayfield. Also right in his tire tracks, though, kind of with the same strategy as Isaiah Hogan in the 46. He's starting to make his way up through the field as well. Using those first 20 laps to just see what the car has for him. Trying to give those tires a rest, and the last 30 are all on lockdown as Cole Baxter, Jamie Mosley, and Bob Schacht still in a huge fight for position here. Mosley dives to the inside, thinks better of it off the corner. Cole Baxter retains the spot. That'll allow Shack to almost get up to the number 11's back bumper. Back up front, Isaiah Hogan now on the attack for the number 18 of Chris Burns. Chris Burns, though, really likes that outside lane. But Isaiah Hogan very strong on the inside, almost clipping that apron as he did in race number 1. His progress will be heated a little bit, though, as they run up on the lap traffic of number 62, Dave Hutchinson. Hogan will have to rebound just a bit, but it's no problem for him as he again dives to the inside. We've got so many great battles, we don't even know which one's to focus on. Cole Baxter again under fire from the number 11 of Jamie Mosley, with Bob Shack right in their wake. Everybody wants to finish good in this pair of races. This is the inaugural event here at Orange County Speedway for the Grand National Super Series. History in the making, as Isaiah Hogan still riding that inside lane, trying to get by the number 18 of Chris Burns. As he lets the car roll out of turn number 2. Chris Burns putting up a heck of a fight in the outside lane. Hogan trying his all on the inside. Classic Orange County Speedway racing at its finest on display here. Hogan barely clears off of turn number 2. Chris Burns will try to go back on him, but I don't know if it's going to work. Isaiah Hogan's next target is the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield. Burns, though, still dancing in Isaiah Hogan's mirror. Any slip up, any mistake, and Chris Burns is there. As now Jeremy Mayfield is to the back bumper of the number 54 of Ryan Zima. This is going to come down to the wire. The newcomer, the young prospect, Ryan Zima in the 54. The veteran, oh, there's a caution on the racetrack. Not sure what the there it is, the number 11 of Jamie Mosley. Slow on the racetrack. Don't know if it was a mechanical issue. Maybe he had a spin, we didn't see it, I don't know, but Jamie Mosley running into trouble here late in this one. This is just what Jeremy Mayfield wanted to see. He'll be able to start right alongside that number 54 of Ryan Zima. But right behind them is another pair of fast cars. Isaiah Hogan in the number 46, Chris Burns in the number 18. Bob Shack heading into the pits. Don't know if this is going to be for some more adjustments. Maybe he's got mechanical issues as well. They'll work on the left rear of that machine, making some adjustments, trying to get the car to Bob's liking. As Bob Shack, one of the fastest drivers in practice, so I know this is not the result he wanted here tonight at Orange County Speedway. As he'll come out of pit lane and tag the tail end of the field. This is going to be wild. Ryan Zima, hungry for his first career win, his first ever night in the Grand National Super Series. A deal that came in just late this morning. You can see there 10 laps to go. 10 laps to get it done. 10 laps at America's fastest 3/8 mile. Jeremy Mayfield trying to widen out that points lead even further. Isaiah Hogan looking for his first career Grand National Super Series start. Hogan looking for his first win. Burns looking for his second. Baxter looking for his first. Mosley his first. Zima. Ryan Zima with the restart of a lifetime. Now Chris Burns gets in front of the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield. Isaiah Hogan with a charge. All of this is allowing Ryan Zima to potentially pull away from the pack. Jeremy Mayfield, though, strong on the outside lane to the back bumper of the number 18 of Chris Burns. Isaiah Hogan there as well. Throw a blanket over the battle for second place. Hogan still rim riding that inside lane. Almost a little contact with Jeremy Mayfield. Burns leading this charge of drivers. Isaiah Hogan trying all he can on the inside. Side by side for third. Isaiah Hogan, Jeremy Mayfield fighting for that last spot on the podium. Now Hogan trying to kill two birds with one stone. Mayfield and Burns could he get it done in one pass. Up front, it is all the number 54 of Ryan Zima. Burns a little sideways off of turn number 4. Hogan there to take advantage. Hogan with a monster run out of 2. Another dive to the inside. Not able to make it work as of yet. Can one of these drivers emerge from the pit to challenge Ryan Zima for the victory? Hogan now has second place to his name as there are just 2 laps to go here at Orange County Speedway. Hogan sideways off of the corner. Chris Burns goes for the crossover, doesn't make it work. Hogan dives back to the inside and slams the door. Here comes Jeremy Mayfield on the outside. Fantastic racing, but Ryan Zima in the 54, he doesn't care at all. From a late deal early this morning, mentorship from Kerry Earnhardt, Ryan Zima is a Grand National Super Series winner at Orange County Speedway. The streak has been broken. All of 2025, it has either been Jeremy Mayfield in victory lane, AJ Hendrickson in victory lane, but not tonight. Jeremy Mayfield pulling his helmet off, his Hans device as well. Jeremy Mayfield, your third place finisher here in the second twin 50 lap event. If we can get you in front of the car. Jeremy, looked like you were saving those first 20 laps. What more did you need in the final 30?
Well, I didn't get a good restart, and got a terrible restart. I usually get good ones, you know, and then I just didn't get a good restart, and then Chris jumped up beside of me, and then 46 car jumped up beside of me. But it was good racing. I mean, I thought, all in all, I thought we had a great night. We won the first one, and had a good points night for sure, and that was a good race at the end. I felt like, you know, glad to see the 54 win his race. You know, his first one he's won here, and hopefully we'll see more of him and see what happens.
Lonesome Pine, the next race. The last time we went there, you swept the night. How confident are you heading into that Virginia track?
I'm pretty confident. Our car is working really good, and it's been just handling great. It really handled good tonight. I just come in for that the caution, whatever, just to try some stuff, and we did, and I feel like it helped it even more. And just didn't get to show it, just kind of got caught up in traffic there. But it was good. All in all, it was a good night for us.
A great points night for the number 19 of Jeremy Mayfield. He'll finish third tonight. As we'll try to grab a word with our winner, the number 54, the rookie, Ryan Zima. Getting interviewed from the Orange County Speedway, PA, in front of a very rowdy crowd here at Orange County Speedway in Rougemont, North Carolina. Family surrounding the team. Ryan Zima, your winner in the second Twin 50 lap event for the Grand National Super Series. You said you had fun in the first one, so how fun is it taking it to Victory Lane?
It's even more fun. It was 10 times better parking in Victory Lane. The first race I was kind of just learning, getting my groove for the series and how the car reacted as the laps went on, and kind of just put it all to the test right there in this race, and we're staying in Victory Lane after all that.
Is it a bit surreal seeing that you beat one of the best in the business, Jeremy Mayfield, in the 19?
Yeah, I mean, he's one really good race car driver, and I knew he was coming there for a little bit, and then once I got to the got that caution, I figured out, just drove away from him, and I knew he got stuck too wide there, so that kind of helped me a little bit.
That's Ryan Zima, your winner of the second Twin 50 lap event, and we'll round it off with the second place finisher, Isaiah Hogan. Isaiah, you made a late race charge. What more did you need to catch up to that 54 of Ryan Zima?
I think just some more laps would have helped. I don't know if we had anything left for him. If I'm being honest, he was on one today. But again, I just want to thank everybody who works on this car, Bob, myself, AJ for letting me do it, Matt. It's just a blast to be out here and side-by-side racing for however many laps. It's just a blast.
This is your first full night of racing in the Grand National Super Series. Just how hard and difficult is it to wheel one of these monsters?
Oh, it's out of the world. It's totally different from anything I'm used to. You got to be smoother on the throttle, smoother on the steering. It's a whole different animal, but it's good learning curve.
That's Isaiah Hogan, your second place finisher in the second Twin 50 lap event. What a pair of races here at Orange County Speedway. Next time we'll see you, it will be at Lonesome Pine Motorsports Park for the rain makeup date. Until then, catch up on our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and we'll see you next time.